Hi everyone. As the coronavirus throws us into fear and confusion, I just wanted to talk today about how we can find peace and love in the middle of all this chaos. It takes something huge to make you recalibrate, to make you step out onto your healing journey and to return to your true spiritual state, to that place of peace and love within you. The spiritual journey is not about getting what you want. It's about returning to that place of peace and love. I'm just going to say that again. The spiritual journey is not about getting what you want externally. It's about returning to that place of peace and love within you. Because everything you want externally is because you want to get back to that peace and love. For me, my heart attacks were the catalyst that started my healing journey. And I feel that for the world now, the coronavirus is the catalyst that will set the whole world on a new journey of healing. And we can see the changes happening already, personally, in our communities, and in the larger society, the world society. So personally, many of us are being forced to stop work and to spend time at home. And I always say the first step in the spiritual path is to just stop and be. Now we can't blame the distraction of work or use work as a crutch, and we have this time out to be with ourselves. We have this time to listen to our inner voice instead of the noise of the world. We have this time to do the things every day that make us smile, because that's what will return us to our souls. So we can take this time to gently and easily go back to this state of peace and love within us. And I suppose another fallacy about the spiritual journey is that peace and love is a final destination. It's actually a place we can go back to over and over again, day by day, step by step. And in all this, I'm not talking about repressing any of your emotions. The most powerful healing thing you can do is to feel them and to heal them and to let them go. And to truly heal them, you need to call in something divine to help you. And I understand if you're feeling angry with God at the moment. I know when I started my healing journey, I was far too angry with God to speak to Him, to ask for any help. So I connected initially to my angels and my spirit guides, and then to beautiful divine teachers like Jesus, Mary Magdalene, Buddha, and eventually came back to God. So wherever you are right now, whoever you want to call on, just know that divine help is with you to help you heal. And I think in our lives we're taught to put spirituality last. It's a low priority. It's something we'll do when we're finished X, Y, and Z, when we have the time. Well, now we do have the time. And now we can find out that it's not a luxury in our life, it's a necessity that will bring us back to that peace and love. We're also seeing huge changes in our society for the better. We're all looking out for family, friends and neighbours. We're all helping the vulnerable. We're all receiving offers from friends who are willing to help us. And I think that's a beautiful rekindling of that community spirit that's needed in the world right now. And we're also seeing huge changes on a world scale. We have world leaders working together, realising this is a global impact that is not isolated to one country or one state. The fact that we have very little flights at the moment is actually giving the earth a healing respite from environmental damage. We have multinational companies offering services for free to the elderly, something I don't think any of us would have dreamed of this time last week. So we will come out of this changed in many ways, but we may come out of it in very positive ways, that the community and the global world would have changed, that we will have realised many things we think we need and rely on, that they're not necessary at all. may find out that we cut down on travel on flights in the long term. We may find out that we use what's necessary and not go beyond that. So who knows what the positive effects this will have on the world will be. So for you personally right now, it is a chance to get back to that place of peace and love. It is knowing that it's a day-by-day, step-by-step thing. It's a chance to take this time out and to figure out what a beautiful new life means for you. And when I think back to my healing journey after my heart attacks, it certainly wasn't an instant thing. I fell into anxiety, and there were losses and hardships along the way. But ultimately, it led me back into myself, into that inner spiritual state of peace and love a lot of the time. And I think this can be a beautiful healing and learning moment for all of us if we let it be. I look back at my heart attacks and see them as a beautiful gift. And we can take time out today and look at the gifts that this situation is offering us. Use this as a moment of healing, as a moment of stepping out of the madness, as a moment to look back inside us, to change the one thing that we can change. Because we can never change anything externally. We can never have control over anything externally, but we can change how we react to it. So use this as a time to discover that state, that place of peace and love within you that is always there in your soul when you take time out to sit with it. And I'll be sharing a lovely healing meditation in the next few days, so watch out for that. But for now, take care and stay safe.